Emily, what gives?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this really isn't just a Bitcoin story. This is a larger market story, as we're seeing. This is affecting markets, traditional markets as well. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of global uncertainty. There's a war in Ukraine, and there's rates going up. And in general, when yields go up, riskier assets like Bitcoin tend to look less attractive. So, despite all this talk about Bitcoin being this truly independent, unique asset, sometimes it performs just like other assets, basically. That's my take on it.
We just finished Bitcoin Miami, which was kind of meant to focus everybody's mind on long-term institutional, bullish, pent-up demand, the fundamental reasons for Bitcoin's existence and all the rest of it. Was it missing a marquee announcement?
Well, they did get a bull. There's an enormous...
That's always a sign of the top, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was an enormous Bitcoin bull that kind of looks like a robot. So we did get that. I mean, look, if you compare Miami to last year when, the leader of El Salvador announced that they'd be using, Bitcoin as legal tender, this was a more muted gathering. But, I mean, a lot of what's coming out of Miami is symbolic. I mean, you have Miami's mayor, who's like this really very prominent cheerleader for Bitcoin, basically said that he wants to see Bitcoin integrated into every aspect of society. Not all of his crypto initiatives have been that smooth. For example, Miami Coin has run into a lot of stumbling blocks. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if people expected this Miami conference to actually raise the price, but, clearly it did not. But your point about institutional investment, I mean, yes, this is always the big story. This is always the elephant in the room. And, people are always waiting to see what's going to happen on that front.
Let me ask you a kind of a off-the-wall question, Emily, kind of a weird question. What has any kind, whether it's Bitcoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, what have they proved about themselves? It doesn't seem that they've proved that they're an inflation hedge. It really doesn't seem that they've proved that they're a means of exchange, a medium of exchange. It does seem to prove that they are a speculative investment of some sort or another. What have these cryptocurrencies proved about their value, their utility, their usefulness, about themselves?
Sure. So that's actually not a weird question. It's kind of like the existential question of Bitcoin, right? So I think, the answer you're always going to get from the cryptocurrency industry is it's still early, which is true, right? I mean, Bitcoin is still a relatively young asset. That's not always the best answer. What I would say is that sometimes you have to look outside of the United States. Bitcoin is very much a global phenomenon. So when you talk about Bitcoin as an inflation hedge, you're totally right. But then again, we haven't really seen significant inflation in the United States during Bitcoin's lifetime. So now is the time to put that to the test. But once you leave the US, I think you are seeing Bitcoin used as an inflation hedge in countries that have runaway inflation, right? I mean, countries where Bitcoin might look like a better store of value than their own currency. I mean, we're seeing this everywhere from Latin America to Africa. So that case study has been proved in other countries. I mean, Venezuela, Argentina. I mean, there's all sorts of countries where you hear stories about ordinary people saying, I'd rather put my savings into Bitcoin than my own national currency because I actually think that Bitcoin is more reliable despite all the volatility that comes with it.
Interesting.
I think we had gotten an argument, me and Ben McKenzie, about this on Friday. He's warning people about, the risks, the fraud, the value of it, and all the rest of it. And this is his day. Emily, thanks for joining us.